We got the menu from Chop because we're talking about what to put on your steak this weekend, or what to put on your queue this weekend. And we've got Angela Amati, head chef from Chop, making us the perfect steak. And we don't start with how to make the steak. We start with what the steak is. You are making the smoked ribeye with lemon barbecue sauce.
Absolutely. So at Chop right now, we have this fabulous steak and crab feature on for a limited time, only until May 22nd. So we thought with kickoff to spring today, outside, barbecue weather, it was a perfect steak to make.
Love it. So what makes this steak particularly good?
This is particularly unique because it is unique to Chop. So we cold smoke it right in our restaurant.
Okay.
And we cold smoke it with alder, hickory, and apple to infuse all that wonderful flavor right into the ribeye.
And not to get into too much technical stuff, but you cold smoke it so that when you cook it, it's cooked the way I want it, as opposed to smoking it for a long, slow time.
That's right, Jeremy. So we can have it all the way from rare to well done because we chill it before and after the smoking process.
Okay.
So you can still have your steak however you'd like it when you come on down and visit.
So is it ready for the grill right now?
So what we're gonna do, we have the grill nice and hot here. The first thing that we wanna do before we get the steak onto the grill is we're gonna oil the grill.
Oh, okay.
Now you want to be real careful at home. You don't put too much oil on a cloth here because you could singe your eyebrows right off. Don't want to do that.
So do be cautious.
So just very lightly, this will help the steak not stick on the grill.
And you mentioned hot. How hot is hot?
I've had it on now for half an hour.
Because you want to sear those flavors.
You want to sear those flavors. Now it's also a little bit colder out today, so we're going to have to close the lid. Okay. So the first thing I want to do here is we're going to season both sides of the steak.
All right. You do what you do, because I want to ask about how I should be asking for it to be cooked. Or more importantly, you said earlier, what I'm ordering can dictate how I want it to be cooked. Explain that one for me. I'm a medium guy or a well done guy.
Absolutely.
That changes what I order.
Absolutely. There's different kinds of steak. The great thing about the ribeye is that there's so much marbling and flavor in the ribeye that you can have it from rare all the way to well done and it will still taste delicious. If you like your steak a little bit more well cooked, I recommend picking a thinner steak, or if you're at home and you're barbecuing, try to look for a steak that's not so thick because you can sear it on both sides and then bring it up to well done without burning the outside.
Okay, so if I like it a particular way, I should be thinking about that when I'm going through the Chop menu.
Absolutely. And our knowledgeable team will be able to help you and guide you through the process so you can have the perfect steak when you come and visit us at the restaurant.
No matter how I like it, it's going to be perfect.
It's going to be perfect, whether you're on our patio, in our lounge, in our dining room, or in one of our 5 banquet rooms.
Very nice. So we're on there, we're good and hot. We're going to leave it. We won't be able to see it come off the grill. But one thing we're going to do is when it's cooked, you're going to let it rest.
You always want to let your
Why
steak rest because you're taking all that time to sear in all that delicious flavor.
Okay.
You want to wait at least minimum 5 to 8 minutes, and that way it keeps all the juices. If you take the steak right off the barbecue and you slice into it, all those fabulous flavors are going to run right all over your plate. So you want to keep them in.
Okay, makes sense. I mean, all that juice is in there.
All the juice is in there. You want to keep it in there until it sets.
Do I just leave it on the countertop while I bring it in from the outside?
I'm leaving it on a tray. We've already cooked one here. So you want to let it set for 15 minutes, and I have a drip tray here. So if there were juices, all the juices can fall through, and it doesn't compromise the flavor of the steak.
Some beautiful stuff. And now the name is Chop, but you guys don't just do steak. Coming up, we're going to talk a little bit about you've got some fantastic seafood stuff. Your dessert menu is fantastic, and you're
Great dessert menu, all made in-house, fresh for you.
Oh, right on. But you're going to do vegetables on the queue later on.
We're trying to do everything barbecue to really kick off spring today. So some asparagus, some peppers, a little bit of lemon.
Love it. We need a little spring today. We're going to keep you warm with Chop coming up on BT. Plenty more for your barbecue this weekend happening today on Breakfast Television.